apologies, Angel.
All-Star picks came out. Will this be the first year that Angel's not an All-Star?
Kind of weird to see Angel Reese not be a starter, and she was top 10 in voting. That makes zero sense. Y'all will continue to drop the ball as a league until y'all let go of whatever race issue y'all have. She's one of the most talked about players from y'all league. Do better, man.
Is Angel this year on a better team than she's been on since she's been in the league? Is Atlanta Dream not number 4 in the league right now? Am I tripping? And not one of their dream girls made the All-Star lineup? Not Alicia, not Ryan, not Nas, not Atlanta Barbie. I voted, yes I did. So I double voted. Every one of these ladies deserve to get picked. Here's my picks.
Jonquil Jones, Anissa Morrow, Angel Reese, Alicia Gray, Bucket Dewey, Dominique Malonga, Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Olivia Miles.
I also made sure to vote on double vote days this year.
But have no fear, the reserves pool is here. The reserves pool is actually looking like money. All my girls are on this list. I'm loving Sonia Citron, Dominique Malonga, Alicia Gray, Nneka Agumake, Ryan Howard, Kelsey Plum, Kiki Irrefant, Angel Reese, JJ, Mighty Mouse, Marina Mabry, and Jackie Young. No Chelsea, the point guard great. Or AZ. And according to this fan Alexis, who says, mind you, AZ is number 4 in steals this season, and she leads her team in blocks. And Angel's loving it in Atlanta, and Atlanta's loving her back.
So, since we're talking about Angel.
Thank God we finally got rid of Angel Reese after she said those horrific things about our totally dysfunctional front office. Yes, we'll see how she enjoys being banished to play for a much better team. But now, the question of how to replace her with a player who will never say anything bad about our totally functioning front office. Someone who won't criticize the front office. I've got it! Skylar Diggins. Well, of course! Skylar Diggins is famously not outspoken and easygoing, and she certainly won't have anything to say, especially if we promise her a practice facility that does not and will not exist. Yes, and I'm sure she will take no issue at going from a starting point guard from a team that actually made the playoffs to coming off the bench once we finish applying duct tape to Courtney Vandersloot's knees. I foresee no issues stemming from this decision. Now on to the next order of business, giving Tyler Marsh a 10-year contract.
I just love me some Skylar Diggins. I love me some Skylar Diggins. She is my basketball spirit animal. If I played, I too would be the crash out that y'all would know better than to be fucking with. So when Chicago Sky put the Skylar Diggins on their roster, I was happy that girl got that bag. But then I saw a content creator break down why perhaps chasing the bag put her in a bad position. Now, I love me some Rakia. Azare is a former Rose. Once a Rose, always a Rose. So, yeah. Right about this statement, though, Azare had me looking at her a little strange.
I mean, rebounding's pretty simple, just got to turn and hit your man. Even when we go to zone, it's a little bit more difficult. I know we threw that out a little bit today, but I don't know, it's pretty much effort. I don't think there's a lot of skill behind rebounding. Just got to hit your man and push back. So,
especially since her stats don't show that it's that easy, but I digress. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Y'all was not going to play in Skylar's phase. So when she said something the first time, see, this is what you have to learn. And Crash Out 101. If the crash out warned you, you changed that behavior because you was warned. And not only was you warned, you knew better. At least Jeff did.
I don't want to deal with Skylar Diggins every night, right? If she doesn't have players that she can go to war with.
Oh, then you let Sloot. Say what?
Sloot. On playing the same position as Skylar Diggins. Skylar's ability to score the basketball, I think, makes it so that we can really play together. She'll hold it down at the point until I get back. And then when I get back, we'll share the position.
About Skylar? The Diggins. The plan was for Skylar to be a starter until Sloot came back. So Sloot's back. But what I do know, that out of all that hooping and hollering we had going on about getting baddies Chicago in the WNBA, the most impressive thing I've seen this year is the rookie, Sydney Taylor. I'm so glad she got a spot on that roster so she can show out and she can get to a better team as well. It's Sydney Taylor. Sloot is back. I've seen no highlights, but we did see Skylar say what? So you mean to tell me Skylar needs to come off the bench?
Skylar has started 341 games out of the 354 regular season games that she has played in her WNBA career. She maintained a streak of never coming off the bench since 2016 until a recent benching.
From what I hear, the last 2 games, was she the player of the game? Is she your number 2 scorer? She is top 2 scoring, and you removing her? And then y'all had the audacity to not have that facility open. We knew that facility wasn't going to be open, baby. But y'all had the audacity to not do what you said and bench Skylar? That was the plan. The plan was to bench Skylar.
Nah, the plan was for Skylar to come out listed on the game status report against Phoenix Mercury. Monet said, remember when it was Angel's back? Skylar is done. Come back to Seattle, sister.
Reporting to the front. Everyone who has to kiss Angel's butt.
I got it.
Apologies, please.
I need the line of people apologizing to Angel Reese to be out the door.
Who gonna start the investigation on retaliation because Angel spoke up and was benched? Skylar spoke up, got benched. That's a behavioral pattern. 2, not address her Ku Klux Klan fans. They're out of pocket. They harass everyone. All that stuff has no place in basketball. Whatever people got going on, let them have it going on. The Martin Luther King Foundation address you as an organization or a rap label. Got to be one of the most embarrassing things that could happen to you as an organization. On top of that, you don't even see it that way. And herein lies the problem. Asia Wilson is the face of this league. Right now, Asia's house. Now, Dawn and them built it, but Asia lives there now. Argue with your mama.
We don't watch sports. We watch Angel. Tia Monet Multimedia.